Hello, I'm Jimena and I'm going to talk about cocoa and chocolate. It is the dried and partially fermented fatty seed of the cacao tree from which chocolate is made. Cocoa has been getting enjoyed by billions of people around the globe, but surprisingly few people know the history of the confection. In fact, cocoa has had appeared in different cultures worldwide for hundreds of years. Cocoa was first developed as a crop in many ancient South American cultures, with the Aztecs and Mayans being the most well-known of these indigenous populations. Researchers had evidence found of cocoa-based food dating back several thousand years. The states of Tabasco and Chiapas produce 99.45% of the national total of cocoa. Tabasco is the state with the largest cultivation area with approximately 60,324.80 hectares, and Chiapas occupies a seventh place with 35,014 hectares. Chiapas has 9 economic regions and 11 agricultural districts. However, only 5 of these produce cocoa, which are Tuxtla Gutiérrez, Pichucalco, Palenque, Tapachula, and Selva. Nowadays, it is possible to point out with greater precision the environmental conditions, especially in relation to temperature under which the cocoa tree should be grown. If you want to be sure of a good cocoa production in Mexico, then the temperature requirements can be expressed as follows. The annual average temperature should not be less than 29 degrees. The minimum daily average temperature should not be less than 15 degrees Celsius. The absolute minimum must not be less than 10 degrees Celsius. For a fast growth of the trunk, the average temperature must be higher than 25.5 degrees. For the soil organic matter to be conserved, the air temperature must not rise above 25 degrees. In accordance with the above considerations, it can be concluded that the temperature limits of cocoa should be 15 degrees Celsius for the minimum monthly average temperature and 30 degrees for the maximum monthly average. Mexico does not export more than 1,000 tons a year due to the expensive price, but it is a price established by the Mexican market. Chiapas and Tabasco mainly export to the countries like the USA, Japan, France, England, Belgium, and Switzerland. Then we go with chocolate, which is a food product made from cocoa beans, consumed as candy and used to make beverages and to flavor or coat various confections and bakery products. Rich in carbohydrates, it is an excellent source of quick energy, and it is also contains minute amounts of stimulating alkaloids, theobromine, and caffeine. Chocolate starts with cacao beans that are fermented, dried, roasted, and ground up. Then it's melted into chocolate liquor, which is separated into two parts: not fat, cocoa solids, which along with sugar, maybe some milk, and probably some soy lecithin to hold it all together, are the basis for our chocolate bars, and fatty cocoa butter, which might also make its way into your chocolate bar. The chocolate industry in Mexico has been affected by the increase in the price of its raw materials, the exchange rate of the dollar against the peso, and especially the special tax IEPS that the government imposed on high-quality food and beverages. Caloric value in 2014 when we categorize it as junk food. In Chiapas, cacao production is a smallholder activity. 58.7% smallholders own plots of less than 2 hectares and 41.3% hold larger plots.